Hello and good day. Welcome to our video channel, God's Promises. And today's video will be a fast, concise overview, book of 1 Samuel, chapter 28. Let's get started now. The book of 1 Samuel chapter 28 tells the story of King Saul's desperation and his decision to consult a medium to summon the spirit of the prophet Samuel. This chapter serves as a warning against the dangers of seeking guidance from sources outside of God. The chapter begins with the Philistine army gathering to fight against Israel. Saul, the king of Israel, is filled with fear and seeks guidance from the Lord, but receives no response. He then turns to other sources, such as dreams and prophets, but still receives no answer. Desperate and afraid, Saul decides to seek the help of a medium, a practice that was strictly forbidden in Israel. He disguises himself and goes to a woman in Endor who is known to have the ability to summon the dead. The woman is initially hesitant to help Saul, fearing that it is a trap and she will be punished. However, Saul swears to her that she will not be harmed, and she agrees to summon Samuel's spirit. When the spirit of Samuel appears, the woman becomes terrified and realizes that it is Saul who has come to her. She cries out in fear, but Saul assures her that she will not be punished. Samuel's spirit is not pleased to be summoned, and he questions Saul as to why he has disturbed him. Saul responds by telling Samuel of his fear and the lack of response from God. Samuel responds by telling Saul that his kingdom will be taken away from him and given to David, whom he had previously anointed as the next king of Israel. Samuel's words serve as a reminder to Saul that his disobedience and lack of faith have resulted in God's rejection of him as king. Saul is overcome with fear and falls to the ground, weak and helpless. The chapter concludes with the woman of Endor taking pity on Saul and urging him to eat before he leaves. His fate has been sealed, and the rest of the story follows the consequences of his actions. The story of Saul's consultation with the medium at Endor is a powerful reminder of the dangers of seeking guidance from sources other than God. Saul's desperation led him to turn to forbidden practices, and the consequences were severe. It is easy for us to fall into the same trap, seeking guidance from sources outside of God's Word. We may turn to self-help books, New Age practices, or even our own intuition to find answers to our problems. But like Saul, we risk disobeying God and losing sight of His plan for our lives. As Christians, we must remember to seek God first in all things. He alone knows what is best for us, and will guide us along the path that He has set for us. We must trust in His sovereignty, and have faith that He will provide for us. Furthermore, the story of Saul and the medium at Endor serves as a warning against disobedience, and the danger of rejecting God's commands. Saul's disobedience resulted in his downfall, and the same can happen to us if we ignore God's commands and choose to follow our own desires. In conclusion, the story of Saul and the medium at Endor is a powerful reminder of the importance of seeking God first in all things and the dangers of seeking guidance from sources outside of God. We must remember to obey God's commands and trust in His sovereignty, knowing that He has a plan for our lives that is far greater than anything we could imagine. Thank you for visiting us today. Please share with us your favorite Bible chapter below in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help our channel grow. Looking forward to see you back here for our next video. Always take good care.